Thank you. Keep it going for Jimmy and John over here. Or not. Fuck them. I don't give a shit either. But like 1 year anniversary, who gives a shit? Where's Tommy Toohill?
You got sick.
I am happy to be here. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I'm trying to act tough. I got a picture of margaritas with my gay friend going. I was looking down the bar, I was like, I'm gonna fuck that dude up. Tim, throw a cube in his hands. I said salt on the rim, dick. Like, we were, somebody was talking about skateboarding. I used to skateboard for a long time. I try and kick it around. When I was 10 years old, I did a time capsule. You guys remember this? Anybody do that? When you were in elementary school, you did a time capsule, you buried shit. Right, well, I was 10 years old, it was 1990. Okay, I was like 2-3 years into skateboarding. My hero, my iconic, my dream was to be like this one skateboarder. The reason I got on a board was because of a man named Mark Rogowski. Okay, a couple of people know who he is. Good, all right, well, let's keep it to the end. Okay, so Rogowski was a rock star. He was the king. You know, fuck Tony Hawk, fuck McGill, fuck any of them. Rogowski was it. And I put in the time capsule a t-shirt my mom bought me that said, had the swirl on it, which was his logo, and it said Gator, and underneath it said Killing It. About a year later, Mark decided to go batshit and brutally beat, rape, and murder a girl. My shirt's already in the time capsule at this point. So I'm like, shit, dude, shit. I should have put that picture of my family in there. Not the shirt that he's killing it. Damn it. So this is 20 years later, my mom gets a letter and calls me and says, your elementary school is opening a time capsule. And by this point, you know, I'm 30 years old, I'm like, so? Fuck that. You know, and she's like, you know, come on, let's go. It'll be fun, everybody will be there. And I'm like, nobody's gonna show up, blah, blah, blah. We show up, everyone's there. Everyone's there. Like, everyone I don't wanna see is there. And let me just set up the scenario. They start bringing kids up, and what they're doing is having the kids pull the whatever out of the time capsule, and everybody had a letter attached to it. You know, and they're like, hey, blah, blah, blah. So, my luck, I forget what I put in there. I have no idea. I'm thinking in my head like, oh, it's probably some baseball cards or, you know, my dignity or something stupid. And I had to follow a family that went up and read a letter because of a kid named Tommy O'Keefe who actually passed away in '97 of leukemia. And it was insanely heartwarming. Like they went up, they read this letter from him, he put in family portraits, it was insane. And then, luckily, they pull out a t-shirt. I'm like, God damn it, that's what I put in there. I'm like, Mom, we have to go right now. And my mom is a crazy functioning alcoholic. Crazy. Book smart? Forget about it, she's brilliant. You ask her my middle name, at least a 4-second delay. Easily. She's awful. Luckily, she's like, you have to go up, you have to do this. Go up, get up there, come on. So luckily, I brought the letter I read at this presentation. Put it like this, you guys can all think, I'll give you a couple seconds while I get ready here. Think of the most awkward moment you've ever had in your life. And let me just say, fuck you, because it is nothing compared to what I just did. All right, so I go up there, I grab the shirt, they're like, oh, I hear my mom yelling, hold up this shirt. I'm like, no. I hold it up. It's the swirl. Gator killing it. I'm like, yep. He did literally. So I open up the letter, and here's how it starts. Dear Brian, it's Brian. From 1990. Hope you're doing great. I bet you forgot about this Rogowski t-shirt I put in there. You're welcome. I bet you look totally cool in front of everyone there. Especially that idiot Tommy O'Keefe who put those stupid family pictures in there. Gator is probably a legend by now. Hopefully you've met him, maybe even hung out and did some cool things with him. I did not kill anyone when I was 10 years old. All right, so Mrs. Foster, and for some reason I put in parentheses, your 5th grade teacher. So apparently when I buried this Gator t-shirt, I think thought I was gonna bury my identity too, because I opened it up by telling myself it was me. Said you wouldn't see this for 20 years, which means you're 30 years old. I can't imagine all the rad stuff you've done by now. Like Jimmy said, I'm at the Raven Lounge every Thursday night. I hope your wife, not married, and kids, none, are totally into skateboarding. I hope your skating has gotten you into some really cool places and met all those rad people you've wanted to meet, like River Phoenix. And Christian Hosoi. Side note, got busted shipping meth from Hawaii in 2001. So basically, this is just a letter of dead people and murderers calling out the kid I hated in elementary school who died of leukemia in 1997. So I am done with this letter. I'm walking off. It is dead silent. Dead. All I hear is, it's my mom. I walk off stage and I'm like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Just shut up and let's move. She's like, I remember buying that t-shirt for you. Do you remember? I'm like, I literally just pulled it out of a fucking time capsule. That guy killed a girl, Mom. She's like, but do you remember when I gave it to you? I can't believe you held it all this time. I was like, it was underground. My name is Brian Six. Thank you guys very much.